Hey YouTube, it's Reclusive Intellectual coming at you. So I'm doing my daily thing, I'm going through my news sites that I go through and watching certain videos and, things of that nature. And I stumble across Mark Dice. I love Mark Dice's videos. They're great. He gets people, he gets people good too. And one of them that I've come across is this one that I was just watching here, where he goes around and he asks people, well, he tells people that Obama's implementing POC, people of color, only tax break for 10%. And people's reactions are what you would expect in this PC, social justice warrior movement society that we're in now. So people are saying, yeah, it's a step in the right direction. Then he asks, is 10% enough? And some people say, like I just said, it's a step in the right direction. Even as going as far as to say, 20% would work, 15%, then we could get to 20%. And that's the point of this is to show that you can't fight racism with racism. Okay? Discrimination against one doesn't make equality for the other. Does that make sense? Just like I was saying about in my first video about white privilege and the white guilt thing. It's you can't tell people they have to give up their rights when someone else has the same rights, just they don't use them. It's just like, for example, if a cop stops you and you don't know your rights, they're going to be able to walk all over you. But if you know your rights, then they're violating your Fourth Amendment, which is, you're free to come and go without being molested and searched, and the illegal search and seizure stuff. And your First Amendment is your freedom of speech. A lot of cops will come at you because of things that you're protesting or speaking out against, and then they'll look for any reason they can for you to try to violate your rights. And then obviously you have your Fifth Amendment, where you don't even have to say anything, but then they'll arrest you for not saying anything. The only time you have to give a cop your ID or tell them your name or identify yourself is what's called reasonable suspicion. And walking on a sidewalk isn't reasonable suspicion. I mean, they can say anything is reasonable suspicion. You have to have your video camera ready at all times. You're allowed to film the police. You are allowed to film the police. They're public servants as long as you're on public property, and they are as well. Like, don't go film the police station. That's stupid. Anyway, back to the Mark Dice thing. So yeah, so he gets the one guy the last guy that he gets, and this reaction's almost right, almost right.
Well, I don't think giving one ethnicity a break like that would be a step in any right direction. First off, but I didn't see anything about that. Let me see on my Twitter.
So I'm gonna stop that right there for a second. He says, I didn't hear anything about that. Let me check my Twitter. That is the wrong direction to go. Because Twitter, Facebook, Reddit, all those social media sites are monitored, and people are suppressed. They suppress information. Why do you think you'll never see anything negative about, certain politicians, and unless they want to trash Trump, which they always do. I'm not a Trump supporter, by the way. I don't support any candidates. They're all garbage to me. But like BuzzFeed, trending news and all this kind of stuff, they're regulated and they won't let certain information make it through. I'll put a link in the description about a girl that had hundreds of thousands of followers, and they shut her account down for criticizing something. All right, actually, she was criticizing the censorship of a friend of hers that had a page, and then she ended up getting banned, and then she had to take to all the sources that, even, I mean, as much as I don't agree with Alex Jones 100%, he had her on the show and it helped her out. She got her account back and all her followers and all that kind of stuff. But that's what I was talking about 1984 before the book. It's stuff like that. It's the thought police. In the United States, we're allowed to say what we want about what we want. We're allowed to voice our opinions. Man, my hair looks crazy right now. But I had to get this video out. But, so yeah, he says, checking Twitter. You're not going to find anything there anyway. And a 10% tax break for minorities is not going to solve anything. It's going to cause more dissension. It's bad enough that the tension between the races is how it is, and if things like this were implemented, that's just a joke. But this guy, yeah, he checks his Twitter first. But hold on here, listen to what the rest he says.
It's not happening.
I didn't think it was. Yeah, okay.
We're just trying to see if people think that's a good idea.
Yeah, no, I mean, no, obviously it's not a good idea. And obviously that wouldn't happen.
Well, good for you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And that guy's black. So, for him to say it's not a good idea, that's exactly the kind of thinking that people need to have. Yeah, I've been sitting here all last night and all this morning looking up a bunch of stuff, trying to take some notes so I can make a new video for you guys. It's a slow process right now because I'm not, finding it. It's not that I'm not finding the information. It's just that there's such an abundance of information that I don't know what exactly to put into the video. As you can see my notes. That's just 2 pages. Okay, so, but yeah, I just wanted to make a comment about this because I thought it was interesting. I love Mark Dice because I'll put a link to Mark Dice's video in the description. He's great. He talks a lot of real stuff, and he demonstrates on a regular basis how uninformed people are. But as for right now, my hair's driving me nuts, and it's just, yeah, I look like crap, but I don't care. Yeah, I'm gonna sign off now. I'm gonna finish working on this video, and then you guys will see me soon. All right, Reclusive Intellectual out.